It's a Saturday morning. It's absolutely gorgeous outside. It's a great Wisconsin day. This morning what I'm going to do is I'm headed off to a job that we poured about 2 weeks ago. It's a colored and stamped patio. It's the one with the fire pit, if you've kind of been following along with the channel. And I never got a chance to go back and seal it and show the finished product. So I'm going to head out there this morning. And what I'm going to do is, since I have to seal it, and a lot of you have been asking, I know it won't appeal to everybody because I kind of have a wide audience and a lot of people have nothing to do with concrete at all. Maybe you just want to stick around for the finished product, but a lot of you are getting into the business, or maybe you're just getting into stamped concrete. And there are some things with stamped concrete that you can do wrong. So I'm going to show you the way that I do it, and I've been successful at it. I know there's different ways to seal concrete. Guys have different techniques and methods, and I'm not going to tell you that my way is the only right way, or I'm not even going to tell you that my way is the best way, but it's the way I've been doing it. All right, so I'm out here on this job. This isn't the other patio that I'm going to seal a little bit later. This is actually a reseal. This is a patio that we poured last year, colored and stamped patio, and I'm just here to freshen up the sealer. I'm going to put one coat on it just to freshen it up, make it look brand new again. So this is it here. This was an Asher slate, and then we also did a border detail all the way around. We poured a new step for him. He wanted a bigger step. His old step was, you know, like half that size. He wanted almost a stoop basically. And then over here we poured a circular table area. So you can see the sealer is just a little bit faded. I probably should have put one more coat on last year, but I'm going to freshen it up, and when this is done being sealed here in just a few minutes, it's going to look like brand new again. So my first bit of advice is, if you're going to be sealing next to the house where there's siding or something you don't want sealer on, don't try to get cute with the sealer can. Don't try to spray it and think you're not going to get any on the siding and you're going to keep it all in the concrete. So what I like to do is I'll take my sealer can, point it away from the siding, and I'll drizzle a little line, kind of like this, obviously pointed in the right direction, away from the house. And then what I'll do is I'll keep a paint brush in my pocket. So then you take your paintbrush, and this goes really fast. This is not a big deal. You can cover a lot of lineal footage like this, but you use your brush and you get that first few inches. So then when you come back with your roller, you can blend that in, and you didn't get any on the siding. Once dry sealer gets on the siding, it's very difficult to get off. So you want to avoid that at all costs. You can also tape and plastic it off if you want to, but this method is a lot faster. That's it. So that edge is all done. Now we can go ahead and start sealing the center. Next tip is pump your sprayer up until that handle's hard to press down. You want a good amount of pressure in that thing. The spray is going to atomize and it's going to lay down on the surface more evenly. If it starts coming out in a stream on each side, you want to pump that thing up. It makes the job go faster and you're going to get a better seal overall. So as you're sealing, you want to make sure that you lay it down to the point where the surface is covered, but you don't want to pool the sealer. So you're going to do about a 5 or 6 foot section. You can kind of see how wide I went there. It's about 6 feet. And then you use your roller, and you want to back roll everything that you seal for stamped concrete. Never back roll sealer on gray concrete. So what you're doing here is you're evening out the sealer, and any sealer that did pool, because you didn't spray it perfect, you're making it all uniform. All right, so you can really see the area that's not resealed and the area that is. It makes a big difference in the color. So all I have left to do is the circle detail. So this is like the patio furniture area, and it's pretty cool, man. It looks awesome. It just adds so much to the look, the overall look of the patio. So this patio is looking really nice. All right, this one's done. Turned out really nice. I know we have the sun and the shade and glare and reflection, so I don't know how this is gonna look on camera, but it looks really, really nice. So there you go. There you have it. All right, so just pulled up on the second job here to seal. So I just want to show you what we use and what I mix and how I mix it. So I just use standard CS 30925, and I've used all kinds of very expensive sealers through the years, Vexcon and Diamond Clear and just about every one that you can think of. And I've been a contractor for 23 years, and we started doing stamped concrete our very first year. And we started trying a less expensive sealer, the 30925. And I'm gonna be completely honest, it has lasted and been just as durable as the more expensive sealers. And it really hasn't given us any issues at all. So I've continued to use it. I've been using it for many, many years on stamped concrete. And honestly, it works great. It's durable, it lasts. So what I do is I'll fill up a sealer can. This is just your standard Chapin pump sprayer. And I'll fill that sprayer up about 3/4 of the way. And then I use a product called Shark Grip. It's by H&C is the manufacturer. This is it right here. I'll show you how much I put in. But this is a traction enhancer for your sealer. So if you don't put Shark Grip or some traction enhancer in your sealer, stamped concrete can be slippery, and it's developed that reputation because people fail to put this in. It's actually a very important step. And then I'll put a couple inches or so of, this is not sealer, this is just a sealer can. I actually have xylene in here, which acts as a thinner because this is a solvent-based sealer. So I thin the sealer down just a little bit. It comes straight, a little bit too thick. I think it soaks in better, and you're able to put, 2 or 3 light coats on instead of 1 or 2 really thick coats. And then I just use a standard roller. It's a 9-inch, paint roller, just standard, with an extension handle, so you can get some good reach. All right, you guys, it's really windy back here. I apologize. I don't know. I'm gonna possibly do a how-to video with the amount of wind that's coming through here in the camera. It's just gonna blow the sound right out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna seal this. I gave some tips and tricks on the last job, and I'll make another one, like much more detailed video when I get some still conditions. So basically I'm just getting started. I use the paintbrush to get around all the edges because you don't want to get sealer on those blocks because it'll discolor the blocks and make them darker. And now I'm ready to go ahead and seal it. I'm going to put the time lapse on so you can see it, take some pictures at the end. But I'm not going to give too many more tips now because, like I said, the wind noise is just awful. No way!
Yes way.
Ay, ay, ay. All right, so this patio is 100% complete now. Just put 2 coats of sealer on there. Should be dry in a few hours. The clients can start using it. Obviously, they're gonna have some landscaping done around the patio, but it turned out really, really nice.